guys, Adoration Faith here again. Welcome back to my channel. We will be talking about transfer of ownership for today's video because we just sold our motorcycle last week. Just a reminder guys, I'm not an expert when it comes to motorcycle, and I'm not an LTO expert here in the Philippines. I will just be sharing with you the experiences and the processes that we took to transfer the motor from the owner to the buyer. First is obviously we went to the LTO branch here in Dumaguete, and the person in charge there advised us to photocopy the original ORCR and then a photocopy of the valid ID of the buyer and the owner. And then in that photocopy of the valid ID, the buyer and owner put their signature 3 times just beside the picture. We had 3 photocopies of the valid ID and 2 photocopies of the ORCR. And also, we need a deed of sale or transfer, and it must be notarized by an attorney. But if you don't know where to get a deed of sale or transfer, just ask anyone there. They will lead you to it. Usually in the Philippines, there's a lot of offices surrounding the area that makes documents like that. And this is what it looks like, the deed of sale or transfer, and we got it notarized. They made 3 copies of it, and we paid 500 for the deed of sale, including the notarization. And step 3, you need to go to the Highway Patrol Group or HPG. Here in Dumaguete, the HPG is near the LTO office, so it's really good. You need to bring your vehicle, so we bring our motor there because they need to inspect it and they need to do a stencil. So this is what stencil looks like, guys. Stencil is a process of obtaining an impression of the vehicle's engine and chassis number. They're making sure that this number are registered to a specific vehicle, in our case, our motor. We paid 100 pesos to the person who did the stencil, but it really depends on you guys because the person didn't really ask for a fixed amount. We just gave him 100 pesos. We show all the papers to the police in charge in the HPG, and then he arranged it properly, and then he gave us a payment order form in which we will be paying in the Land Bank of the Philippines only. So there's no other bank, only in the Land Bank. The payment order form is under the buyer's name, and the transfer of ownership is worth 500 pesos. So obviously, the step 4 is you need to pay it in the Land Bank. So, and after paying, we photocopied the bank receipt. I think we had 2 photocopies of it. I can't remember exactly, but have 2 photocopies of it to be sure. And step 5 is we gave one of the papers and the bank receipt to the crime lab. It's in the police station, guys. And don't forget to bring your vehicle there as well because they need to check it and do a macro-etching procedure. Macro-etching is an examination of the serial number of the engine and the chassis number of a vehicle because they want to make sure that the serial number is not being tampered. And after the procedure, and if your vehicle is totally okay, they will release a macro-etching certificate. This is what it looks like, and we paid 200 pesos for it. And then step 6, we went back to the HPG. We hand them the papers, the bank receipt, the macro-etching certificate. After like few minutes, they release a certificate. This is what it looks like. It's called PNP Motor Vehicle. I forgot for a second. It's called PNP Motor Vehicle Clearance Certificate. And the next step is we went back to the LTO, and since we handed the other papers to the crime lab and the HPG, the person in charge there requested photocopies of the valid ID of the buyer and the owner with 3 signatures beside the picture, and then the photocopy of ORCR and the deed of sale. So only 1 photocopy of them, guys. It's okay because we will going to pass that to the person in charge in the LTO. And also, I write my name on a piece of paper with my number because they need to get a request of confirmation from the place where the vehicle is registered. He said our motor is registered in Cebu and we are in Negros Oriental, so we have to wait for a message confirmation before proceeding to the next step. It took 7 days before we got the confirmation message, guys, and if you got that message, you can go now to LTO, fill out an MVIR form, motor vehicle inspection reports. So your vehicle will be inspected again. They will be checking for the records, and if all is good, you will pay to the cashier and get your official receipt, the OR, and wait for the release for the new CR, certificate of registration as the new owner. And that's it, guys. I hope you don't encounter any problems in transferring, and I hope this video helps you out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys in my next video.